I hope you all hydrated and got haircuts that won't look dumb in future documentaries because the public impeachment hearings have begun. I can't wait to finally eat a piece of the impeachment cake I baked over 3 years ago. One person who isn't excited, Donald Trump. He stayed aloof from the proceedings. In fact, he totally didn't watch the hearings at all.
I did not watch it. I'm too busy to watch it. It's a witch hunt. It's a hoax. I'm too busy to watch it, so I'm sure I'll get a report.
Also, those hearings he didn't watch, he doesn't like the cast.
See, they're using lawyers that are television lawyers. They took some guys off television.
Oh, you were having hearings? I didn't even see them. I just watched them and heard them. And anyways, whatever, you're too ugly to be on TV. Republican ranking member and captain of the congressional flop sweat team, Devin Nunes, did his best to discredit the proceedings in his opening statement.
What we will witness today is a televised theatrical performance. I'd like to congratulate you for passing the Democrat Star Chamber auditions held for the last weeks in the basement of the Capitol. It seems you agreed, witting or unwittingly, to participate in a drama.
Yes, if there's one thing Democrats are known for, it's dazzling spectacles. Oh, look at these two thirsty divas they cast. Clearly, they'll do anything for the spotlight. You know, actually, it was Nunes and other Republicans who launched a very staged campaign to interrupt the proceedings and expose the whistleblower.
We ask for your respect as we proceed with today's hearing.
Mr. Chairman.
It is the intention of the committee to proceed without disruptions.
Mr. Chairman, may I make a parliamentary inquiry?
Mr. Chairman, before we hear from the witnesses, I have a parliamentary inquiry. Mr. Chairman, only one member and their staff on this committee has direct knowledge of the identity of the whistleblower.
We'll suspend.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion, Mr. Chairman.
I'm sorry, this is an opportunity for members.
Mr. Chairman, do you anticipate when we would vote on that?
What purpose does Mr. Jordan seek recognition?
Just to ask a clarifying question.
Come on, fellas, you've been practicing in front of the mirror all morning long. Don't blow your load in the first 2 minutes. The Republican attempts to change the subject didn't get very far thanks to two persuasive witnesses. One was George Kent, the State Department's Deputy Assistant Secretary in charge of looking like middle-aged Sheldon. Kent oversaw all U.S. policy in Ukraine and has testified that the administration didn't just pressure Ukraine's president to announce an investigation. They specifically wanted him to use the words Biden and Clinton in his announcement. They also told him not to use any words above Trump's reading level. And in his public testimony today, Kent thoroughly debunked Trump's conspiracy theories about Ukraine.
Mr. Kent, are you familiar, as you indicate in your opening statement, about these allegations related to Vice President Biden?
I am.
And to your knowledge, is there any factual basis to support those allegations?
None whatsoever.
When Vice President Biden acted in Ukraine, did he act in accordance with official U.S. policy?
He did.
Kent kept his cool even after hours of testimony, except for that one time a pretty lady walked by and his lucky bow tie spun around. The other witness was Trump's top diplomat to Ukraine, Bill Taylor, an Army veteran who earned a Bronze Star in Vietnam and who served under administrations of both parties. Or as Republicans call him, a dirty commie traitor terrorist. Taylor learned about a lot of sketchy shit while serving under Trump, and he kept incredibly detailed documentation, including memos, texts, and a cable he sent to Mike Pompeo relaying his concerns. He also has 28 years of grocery receipts, if anybody wants those. Ironically, for a man who's dedicated his life to diplomacy, Taylor dropped a huge bomb. A member of Taylor's staff actually overheard President Trump asking about the investigations.
Following that meeting, in the presence of my staff, at a restaurant, Ambassador Sondland called President Trump and told him of his meetings in Kyiv. The member of my staff could hear President Trump on the phone asking Ambassador Sondland about the investigations. Ambassador Sondland told President Trump the Ukrainians were ready to move forward.
This is big news because it appears to confirm that Trump knew about the attempt to pressure Ukraine to investigate the Bidens, which is the first time we've gotten hard confirmation of that since Trump himself. This is what these hearings are going to be like all the way through. Every bombshell will just be confirming things we already know. It'll be like if, instead of a secret taping operation, Nixon had a TikTok. Today, was not a good start for Republicans. They didn't manage to throw the kind of distracting, conspiracy-filled spectacle they're so good at. Oh, Trump is going to be so mad at what a terrible job they did defending him. I mean, not that he watched it or anything.